Hi Nate, so you had a very successful career in the Canadian Junior Football League and you had a chance to play both for Chilliwack as well as for the Winnipeg Rifles. Maybe tell us a little bit about your playing time in both cities.
Well, when I was 19, I took the trip out west to Chilliwack. At the time, Winnipeg, it was their first year in the CJFL, and actually there was a lot of Winnipeg players that had made the trip out to Chilliwack. So I had a lot of familiarity with the players that were out there, so it was easy for me to go out there, and it was a lot of fun. You know, those junior years, those 2 years that I spent out there, there was a brotherhood between the team because most of them had moved to that city just to play football, and then you hang out and, you know, have a lot of fun playing football and then going out and hanging out afterwards. So it was a great time. And then here in Winnipeg, it was moving home because I wanted to go to school and be a little bit closer to home, and had a lot of success, and the team did well. I played well, but the team also played well, and so for that I'll always have a lot of memories. A lot of my closest friends are former Winnipeg Rifles, so it was a good time.
Excellent. So this year will be a historic year in the Canadian Junior Football League. We'll be playing the Canadian Junior Football League. We'll be playing some interconference games that will actually have meaning in the regular season in the standings. Winnipeg will be traveling to Chilliwack to take on the Huskers. Maybe tell us a little bit about what the players going from Winnipeg might encounter when they get to Chilliwack.
Well, I mean, it's going to be beautiful. If you go to the Fraser Valley, it's stunning. Like most of the settings in the BC Conference, they play in venues where the mountains are very close by, and it's picturesque, it's beautiful. They're going to play in top-notch facilities, and the great thing about BC junior football is that the fan support is there too, because they're in locations where the cities are appropriate sizes. In the prairies, the PFC will arguably be the better conference. I mean, if you look at the history of the CJFL, they win the most national championships. But the BC Conference has a lot of good teams and great places to play.
So if you were talking to somebody in Chilliwack, talking to some of the players in Chilliwack, what would you tell them about the visiting team coming in with the Rifles?
Study the film. Get prepared, because the boys from the prairies, they put in the work, and they'll bring a different pace of football than maybe they're used to, but I guarantee that they can rise to the occasion. It's just a matter of getting prepared for that.
What do you think is one of your most memorable moments, both playing in Chilliwack and playing in Winnipeg?
In Chilliwack, it's the on-field memories are probably not as profound as in Winnipeg, because I mean we had a little bit more success, but it's probably more of my memories stem from around hanging out with the guys, and you know, the friendships that I formed when I was out there. Lots of guys I still stay in touch with now. And then Winnipeg gets our 7-1 season and knocking off some ranked teams and being ranked #1 in the CJFL for a couple of weeks, and just being on that ride.
Well, it should be an exciting season in the Canadian Junior Football League this year with the interlocking games on September 17th.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Nate.